She made headlines as the twerking flight attendant who lost her job after this video went viral. Now she's speaking out in an interview with our ArakoTV.
She's the flight attendant whose twerking cost her dream job.
I didn't think that, being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time dancing and twerking in the aisle on an empty plane before an early morning flight.
I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?" But after the video went viral, she says Alaska Airlines fired her. What did they say to you?
They just said that I broke their social media policy.
Nell had only been on the job for 6 months. She says she was twerking to celebrate the end of her probationary period. Why did you decide to post the video?
And I was really proud of myself that I came so far. I just didn't think that my video and my post and the way I was dancing would be deemed as inappropriate.
So how did you feel in that meeting when they told you you lost your job?
I put on such a proud face every time I stepped on that plane, and for them to terminate me without giving me a chance, it just was unfair.
A representative from Alaska Airlines tells us they don't comment on personnel matters.
As this person says, her not understanding what she did wrong is what's wrong with society, because she's a donor. If she wanted to twerk in celebration, she could have done it at home without the uniform on. And I'm calling it right now. Within a few months, she'll have an OnlyFans.
Bitches always ask you dumbass shit. Like, would you love me if I had one eye? Hell no, bitch.
I ain't even joking, I'd put my life savings on an Academy Under-12 boys team to beat any women's professional football team. It's easy money.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go over here.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
My body right now is like my mind don't know that I'm this big. My mind does not know that I'm this big. So I be feeling like I can do everything. So when I walk in the gym, I feel like I'm fit. Or like if I'm trying to do certain shit, I feel like I could do it. And then I be like, damn, I can't do this. But in my head, I'm like, damn, I can do that. So I'm gonna walk over there. I be going in the gym in front of all those people, 500 pounds in shorts, no shirt.
I mean, at least she's going to the gym, but for God's sake, for everyone in the universe's sake, please put a shirt on, love. We don't want to see that.
Happy Valentine's Day. Today's also me and Caroline's 2-year anniversary. We've been posting these videos lately and people are like, oh, is that your daughter? I mean, come on, that's ridiculous.
We do have a 26-year age gap, but it doesn't matter. Just be nice.
It's the internet, you pair of donuts. You can't expect people to be nice, especially when you're posting this type of shit.
Why is there always another girl? Tell me. Because
You have to. For a man, you gotta be a freak.
For no flight.
It's barbecue in there.
No, I'm not eating no leftover barbecue from yesterday after you probably had a bitch over here already. No, that's not how you properly do this.
I got you on a properly flight.
I don't give
with
a
properly driver.
All niggas want to book me a flight. Okay.
So like, what? All niggas want to drop that. I don't mention that though.
Okay, why don't you fly them out then?
That's exactly what I'm finna do. I should have told your poor ass that on the phone.
She's trying to act like she's too classy for leftovers, as if she's not getting flown out by rappers, because we all know what that means.
You cannot.
He called. America versus Russia, asking men if they would provide for their woman.
Well, it just depends, you know. Number one, why would I? But what is she doing while I'm working? You know, it's kind of like each relationship now is a 50-50.
То, наверное, да. Вот, потому что все-таки я беру ответственность за человека.
Nah, she has to provide for herself. She's an adult.
Конечно, если жена, это семья, это дети, и, конечно, в идеале, чтобы она уделяла 100% времени воспитанию.
Well, I mean, I would want it to be 50-50. That's the current situation I have.
Если ей не хочется работать, если ей не хочется самореализовываться, ей приятно находиться на моем содержании, почему нет, я могу себе это позволить.
I would probably inspire her to work, just so I can see that there is some motive going in her future.
Жизнь, как бы, моя жизненная ситуация устраивает, и я живу с девушкой, я ее содержу.
Она должна другие функции выполнять. А мужчина на своем месте всегда.
I mean, I could be wrong, but there's probably not as many women in Russia that demand their men to be over 6 feet tall, earn more than 6 figures and pat more than 6 inches like in America. And I'd assume they probably also have less men who identify as women, which helps.
What's your go-to microfeminism?
I call myself and other women, not girls.
Refusing to yield to men when they're walking down the street.
To ask my male colleagues to take notes during our meetings.
I don't watch a lot of sports, but when I do, I try to put on women's sports to help their ratings and to lift women's sports in the media.
When a man says he is babysitting his children, I make sure to correct it to parenting.
Whenever something needs to be moved and someone's like, let's let the men do it, I say, no, I got it.
I like to hold the door open for men and insist they go in first.
The saddest part about all this, which really gets to me, is one day some poor cat's going to get chosen by one of these women to live in misery. Because there's no way a man's going to marry one, is there?
Gang, I just seen a nigga get on here and say bubblegum in a dish. How many fat bitches think they thick? Gang, I'm logging off this app.
She's so entitled and shameless that she's literally taking candy from a baby. And if it is actually candy, then she needs to leave it alone because she don't need it.
How old are you?
37.
And are you single?
Yeah.
So at 37, has a man ever proposed to you yet?
Yes. My ex-fiance, I call him the master.
You said you're 36, right?
Yes.
Do you have more baggage now than you did at 18?
Of course. Life provides baggage, yeah.
The longer you live, the more experiences you've had, good and bad.
Exactly, but what is that in a man saying, I don't want a woman because she does him?
She doesn't have baggage. What would be wrong with that if that's a man's standard? I want a woman with as little baggage as possible. What is actually wrong with wanting somebody who doesn't have baggage or who has less of it?
Do you think you're truly capable of leading her?
I think that there's the opposite. Honestly, in some situations, not all, sometimes you can get thicker skin, sometimes you can develop more of a resolve. I actually think the more wounds you have, I think it makes you more susceptible to a subsequent wound.
All good points, but let's pull up a minute, because there's no way that woman's 36 years old. 46 maybe, but 36?
Bullshit.
Body count. What's everyone's body count?
Honestly, after the last podcast, I really sat down and thought about it, and I think I might be like near 60s.
I thought you said it was over 100.
Yeah, I really sat down and thought.
You know where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.